I'm so excited to see you tonight.
First date, baby. First date, I can't wait. First date.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of First Date. My guest today is an MTV icon, a teen mom OG, a New York Times best-selling author, and a 3-time AVN winner. Give it up for Farrah Abram.
Woo! The superstars in the building.
How are you doing?
Oh my God, great.
Where are you from?
Where am I from? Originally, OG status, Iowa.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you ever go back?
I used to when I wasn't, when I was having like trauma bonds still, but I am not going back just because I'm breaking those habits. But I love the Midwest. Shout out to Iowa. Shout out to the Big O, Nebraska. I fucking miss you.
Where do you live now?
Austin, Texas, baby.
How long have you lived here?
Oh, shoot. I think it's been going on 13 years now, off and on. And I didn't realize that till lately.
It like creeps up on you.
Yeah, I have a mini horse, like the first year we moved here.
What?
And she's like, yeah, and so she's 13 now. So it's like I got the horse and I come and go see her. And it reminds me of like how old and how long we've been in Texas. So it's really cool.
I have a dog and she's 8.5, and that reminds me how long I've been divorced.
That's nice too.
Yeah.
That's good.
Every time I think about it, I'm like, how long has it been? I'm like, well, my dog's 8.
Yeah.
Almost 9.
Yeah, kids, pets, they'll remind you of like how much time flies.
Are you dating anybody?
Oh my goodness, I'm not dating anyone right now.
How does it feel?
It feels really good. I actually just had a birthday too.
When was your birthday?
May 31st, Gemini season, y'all.
Happy belated birthday.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Turned 34 and I am feeling just amazing. I don't know. I feel like it's meant to be that I'm single. I know that might sound weird, but
No.
it's meant to be. I feel so amazing. I love like all vacation long while my daughter's with me. I love that every husband was like being scorned at, hit, dirty looks by their wife or their wifey. And it's just funny. So I love that I'm single and I don't have to deal with much.
What did you do to celebrate your birthday?
So my daughter chose to go on a cruise. So Icon of the Seas, shout out to Icon of the Seas. I normally don't shout out cruises, but Icon of the Seas is like a sports club on the ocean. And like, it is amazing. It's beautiful. The spa, there's spa whores out there.
Wow.
It was amazing. So
Have you been in a lot of relationships?
probably not, to be honest with you. I mean, I can count my relationships. I think I just have had so much trauma that I actually go spurts. I go long times of like being single, but I don't mind it.
How does a guy get you to start dating him, to be interested? What does it take?
Yeah, man. I think it's pretty easy. I think it's pretty easy to get a girl like hooked on the fish line. I think just I'm really looking forward to a man who can like teach me things, which is a rarity. I can't, because you know what? A lot of my girlfriends have amazing husbands. And so when I see other men literally like funding their careers, helping them flourish, taking them to next levels in their career, I think that's what I have missed for 34 years on the planet. And I really like had a reconciliation about that. I was like, I am no longer paying for things. I mean, I literally have men who reach out to me and are like, you're a sugar mama. And I think that needed to change. And so I'm like, that door, that's down. And I no longer am like funding relationships of any sort, either in my family or in dating. Like, it's a big thing that I'm holding myself to right now.
Yeah. What is the number one thing you're looking for in a relationship?
I could say a lot of things to this. It's between spirituality and money.
Those are two very drastically different things, though.
Yeah. So I mean, maybe not one, but two at the same time.
What's your biggest red flag about yourself?
I am too kind.
Like you're kind of gullible? When you're too kind, like you're too giving, you're overly generous?
Yeah, too giving. I think it's a mom thing.
Yeah. What is the biggest turnoff that another guy can have?
Oh, are you ready for this?
Yes.
The biggest turnoff that a guy can have is when I don't know how this is going to come out, but it's going to come out as it sits. When you act worse than my teenager, that I will like about face and eject you from my home. That's the biggest turnoff. It's sad to see a grown ass man like worse than a teenager.
Yeah. What if you found a guy that was super wealthy, wanted to like help you flourish, but he wasn't spiritual?
I mean, like
he was atheist. He was like straight.
oh yeah, I can't. I mean, I got tons of friends who are atheists, but I can't date someone who's atheist. I have to also limit my friends who are atheists, so I know how that's
You're
gonna
like,
go.
I have 4. There's no room for the 5th.
Yeah. I love everybody for whatever they want to do. Like I've dated so many cultures, so many religions. I've really like given everything a go because I've had so much time, and like it's like I'm a PhD in dating. But yeah, I know I need someone spiritual who's reparented themselves, who has money, and that's just what's up. I'm not picky. It's just I know it's gonna work. When you have a man around a woman who has reparented herself, who has done everything on her own, who is actually independent and successful, she's not just faking it, she's not lying about it, she just is the real deal, she's transparent with you, that can make men insecure. And if I think a man gets so insecure, he starts actually going nuts and getting abusive. So that's when I've just had to like close out relationships.
Yeah. What do you think is the best kind of job a man can have?
Own the company. Make sure you got big equity, baby. Just like me.
What is the biggest turn on for you?
In like what sense? What department of dating are we talking about?
Let's say you go on a first date with someone and you're asking them questions, you're getting to know them. What is something that they can either do or say that kind of sparks you and you're like, all right, I'm into this?
Okay. I would say when someone's like, oh, I don't really have to, I can make my schedule. I can work from home. We can go on trips. Like I don't have to be anywhere. No stress. That's a turn on.
Yeah. How do you feel about open relationships?
I don't do those. Straight up, I don't do an open relationship. I know I am a high value like person. I've invested in myself, my worth. And so, yeah, I mean, I'm going to just say it as it is. My boyfriends can't even keep up with me. So
Yeah.
I don't think they need an open relationship. I need, the grass is green where it's at. They need to like water it.
Are you very forward when you meet someone by telling them what you want, what you're looking for? Are you straight up?
Nope, I'm not.
Got to let them figure it out a little bit.
I think I let them ask me if they need it straight up. Like how do you want your drink shooken? Like straight up or like salt on the rim? I am just very much like I don't even talk about it. I'm not like a talker when it comes to chemistry. I'm like, I don't know. I'm like such like a intuitive, feel good, follow that kind of a person. So I feel like sometimes people can talk and just like ruin my vibe. It's like, some people need that though. Oral lubrication. I don't.
Do you like to drink?
I'm a sober queen.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm a sober queen, sister.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Cool.
How long have you ever been into alcohol, or did you just...
I've drank enough for everybody. I've done so many nightclub appearances. I've done so many tours. But I realized after being attacked so many times publicly that every time I looked back, people took advantage of me when they knew I had alcohol. And I think like that's super dangerous for women. And like the next project that I'm creating is kind of like focused on that and like what people do to women when there's alcohol. So I just decided no more alcohol. And yeah, when you look at your life, do an inventory about how alcohol has played a part, whether it's people or you. But yeah, no alcohol.
Do you have any vices?
Like what's a vice? Like I
Like
don't
a
do
vape
vices,
pen.
I guess.
Like-
So I have no addiction. I have no addictive personality. I would say like I am ADHD. So that kind of leads to like addictive things. I think more so from what I see is I'm just really like about my health and wellness. Like if that's like a vice, but like I was doing ketamine, but I've just taken a break from that too. I just like go and do my own thing. I don't really crave anything. I don't really need anything. And then I just do everything kind of in moderation. But yeah, I don't know. No vices. Some people are like freaked out by that. They're like, you got to have a vice. No, there's no vice.
What do you, if someone were to ask you what you were, like if you wanted to go out on the weekend, what are you typically doing on the weekends?
What am I doing?
What do you like to do?
Oh, so yeah, I mean, I like to travel. I think that's why my daughter like picked like this 7-day cruise of like 5 different places.
Oh, she picked it?
Yeah, my daughter picked out the birthday plan. And yeah, I mean, I think like from seeing my daughter knowing me, I think it's just very much like I will go to adventurous things and I will keep mixing it up. I will say I am very disciplined as a person. So if I don't find anything that piques my interest to go out or whatevs, I definitely will be home and working. Like I got so much work I can't get enough of work. But I also love what I do and where I'm at in my life. So yeah, I mean a lot of men try to ask me on dates right now, but I'm like, is it cool? Is it what's up? Like what are we doing? Yeah. Is it worth me getting away from my projects? So I kind of like weigh my options.
How do you meet guys?
How do I meet guys? Sometimes I've met people on apps, but it's very hard for me to stay on an app because my profiles are always being like targeted and like flagged as like a scam or like not a authentic dating profile. So like honestly right now I've just let everybody flag my online profiles and I just actually didn't like even care to be like, hey, I got flagged again. So I've just been like meeting people out. Like I have no problem meeting people.
Yeah.
Well, like I'll go out today and it's like I already got hit on like 10 times this morning. I have no problem in real life or dating like online life. I love dating though.
Well, how do you pick someone to go on a date with though?
In which arena? Sorry.
So if you like, let's say you get hit on like 10 times in a day.
Yes.
Is there, at which point are you just, instead of just being like, how do you pick someone to go out with?
You know, I'm always very like kind to people who have enough balls to like pay me a compliment and, you know, hit on me in person. That does take a lot of like gumption. But I will say, you know, I don't know if I'm ever really like open to that sometimes. I actually do feel more comfortable being able to see someone's dating profile and like research them, like background check that. Just because of like just where I'm at in my life. I don't like I literally make people who just like go on dates with me sign an NDA.
Tried Viagra or Cialis but want something more? Meet Rougiette Ready, a next-gen prescription that boosts arousal in the brain and increases blood flow. It's a fast-acting 3-in-1 formula that dissolves under your tongue, works in 15 minutes, and lasts up to 36 hours. Over 150,000 men have made the switch. Getting started is easy. Connect with a doctor online, and if approved, get it shipped straight to your door. Connect with a provider at rougiette.com/date to see if Rougiette Ready prescription is right for you. You can use code DATE to get 15% off today. That's RUGIET.com/date and use promo code DATE to get 15% off today. Head to Rougiette.com/date and use code DATE to get 15% off today. Use the code to support the show, and so Rougiette knows we sent you. Individual results may vary with prescription treatment. Compounded drugs are permitted to be prescribed under federal law, but are not FDA approved and do not undergo FDA safety, effectiveness, or manufacturing review. Please visit the Rougiette website for full safety information. I don't have time to meal plan or grocery shop, and trying to eat healthy while avoiding constant takeout just felt overwhelming. Then I found Hungry Root. It's as if your personal assistant was also a nutritionist. They fill your cart each week with groceries and recipes tailored to your goals, whether that's high protein, gluten-free, or just eating cleaner overall. The meals are ready in 15 minutes or less, and everything I've tried so far has been genuinely good. Hungry Root learns what you like, so each order gets smarter. Plus, they've got snacks, smoothies, salads, even supplements, all made with clean, high-quality ingredients. It's made healthy eating simple and actually sustainable. Some of the best recipes I've tried have been from Hungry Root, and they are so easy and just overall good tasting. You're going to love Hungry Root as much as I do. Take advantage of this exclusive offer. For a limited time, get 40% off your first box, plus get a free item in every box for life. Go to hungryroot.com/date and use code DATE. That's hungryroot.com/date, code DATE, to get 40% off of your first box and a free item of your choice for life. hungryroot.com/date, code DATE.
Like I just want privacy. I want no more drama in my life. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I trust
Where do you
this.
go on a date? What's your ideal first date?
I really loved one of my first dates where it was like, and again, it's adventurous. So we started off in LA. We took a private jet. We went to like a boxing match, which was like a historical event, and had a good time in Las Vegas. And then I came back home. Like, I love some like creative, big dates. When guys, though, ask, like, even on your dating profiles, like, you'll have, oh, what's like the greatest date idea, or what's like your favorite date idea? I almost feel like if men were to ask that and then hear about me dating someone else, I'm like, why would you do that to yourself? So when men ask me this on dates, I say, I think we need to focus on how great our date can get, rather than me making you almost insecure right about now. And I've had like men just show up with like renting like Lamborghinis and like acting like they had this whole alternate universe and life that they lived, which is kind of sad, putting on a front, but like I know it, I'm intuitive. And I think like that's the scary thing about dating is like I can impact people so much that they will show up with like a fake life to just go on a date with me. And I love bombing. Love bombing is like, let me have a fantasy date. Let me go do that. But I think I'm just in such a position right now that I'm like, I don't like to waste my time on love bombing, me enjoying love bombing. I don't want to waste my time dating like that anymore. So yeah, I'm kind of like pushed that down a little bit.
What was the turning point for you where you decided that you weren't into love bombing anymore and you wanted something different? Did something happen?
Yeah, for sure. When I went to a 28-day trauma program, I'm going to just say it like how it is. Actually, like Austin, Texas has one of the best. That's why I ended up moving back. And I got to see men and women for like 28 days, like kind of find themselves. And
You just go and observe?
Oh, no, I was in the program. I did a 12-step binder. I loved it. I did like a relationship inventory, and I got to see how it impacted people. But I think that's when I was like, I don't need anyone who looks at my identity that like the world has put on me to get to know me in dating. I really need them to be like, this is who, like, this is the person. And I don't like to put anything on somebody else's identity when I meet them. I really just like see it for what it is. I've heard many of times though when men are on dates with me that they're like, oh yeah, I get to like look up everything, watch you. Like I really kind of like know what I'm getting, but you don't. And I think like that's where I'm like, this is actually like a waste of my time then, because I'm like, someone thinks that they can hold back, play games, make me wait. And I'm just like, if you're lucky enough to have a transparent, authentic woman to date, and you try to like ruin that, lie, manipulate it, and not like kind of just, again, be honest with your identity, I just say I'm out. Like as soon as I see that and I hear it.
Sounds like that's been a common thing for you. Guys trying to like,
they're like, oh my God, I'm on a date with you. And then they just like start talking about all this stuff and their lies and their manipulations and what they think about it. Yeah. I mean, I'm really easy to talk to, but also I know that men innately, I think, have been taught, whether it's like their brotherhood, to lie to women. And I think like I am just so far out of like women's suffrage from being so independent that, and they can tell, I can tell that they're lying, that it, and manipulative. And I think like they just don't want to give up that power. And they're like, I don't like how Farrah makes me feel because she can see right through it. And it's okay. So it's like, do you want to give up that power and be authentic and live a good life with a good woman? Or do you want to just go bro hood it up and like wound suppression it up? And it's not like one or the other, but I do see that. And it's in our like mass media of men saying that. So I'm not like, it's not a secret. I don't think it's a secret.
How long do you date someone until you introduce them to your daughter?
Well, I do have a big rule about a year. And it very much upsets me when like someone I date cannot respect that. And they get pushy. They want to like get a house together soon. You know, it's like a whole thing. So I don't like people not listening to what I'm saying about that.
Sounds like guys just trying to move things along quickly so they can like hook you.
Yeah. I like to like watch things though. I'm a big believer in like, let's not rush. Again, love bombing. Love bombing is rushing.
Yeah. Trying to just hook, line, and sinker you.
Yeah, and this bitch don't sink, I'll tell you that.
Are you an only child?
No, I have a half sister. Yeah. And I was like raised with my cousins. Yeah.
Do you want any more children?
I can't say I want more children. I don't think I'd sign myself up to adopt a child and do it all on my own again, to be honest. I know there's, you know, a whole group of women out there who decide at around 40 to go like adopt, IVF, you know, the whole thing, and then like have a child on their own. I think I just did it at 16 and now I really am enjoying my freedom, to be honest. So yeah.
Yeah. What's the next trip you're going to take, do you think?
Ooh, we were talking, I know this is crazy. We were talking about Alaskan cruise. I don't know what it is. I love Alaska. And we haven't done like a Norwegian cruise. And I don't know, there were so many people on the cruise that we just got back from, the Virgin Islands, that were just talking about and raving about their Alaskan cruises that I want to stop by there, probably by like the end of summer.
I wish I could go on. I get seasick.
Oh my God. You're like, oh, like this makes me
really,
sick.
really bad. Really bad. The first cruise I ever went on, I was young. I don't even remember how old I was, but I went with like my grandparents and my mom, and I got so seasick. And there was a group of college guys that were like next door to our little room or whatever. And they had smuggled on alcohol in mouthwash bottles.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they weren't. This is like, I think it was a Carnival cruise. Like it had to be Carnival.
Okay.
And they told me that if I drank some of their alcohol, I would feel better.
Oh.
I was definitely not of age to drink, but I did take a shot of the vodka, which tasted like Listerine. And I don't, it didn't help with the seasickness. I think it actually made me sicker.
Yeah.
Because then I was like,
you had something in there.
yeah, it wasn't my vibe. And then I went on another cruise a couple years ago with a girlfriend of mine, and I got seasick again.
Yeah.
And the thing about being seasick is once you're on the water, you're fucked.
Yeah.
Unless you have Dramamine or like a patch or something, which I was just like, oh, I was young. It was just like whatever.
Yeah.
And then I got sick again.
Seasickness is like authentically very hard to deal with. And it's like, I feel bad. So like my dad, I used to invite him, like even for my 30th, I got like a yacht. I wanted to go out, jet ski and have fun. And like my poor dad, and I used to live in Miami too. And he would just be like, because I'm like, it's going to be so fun. Like, I got you. Just come on out. Puke over the side. And my dad is just so kind because he's got major seasickness. And yeah, so he's always puking when he comes out on the water.
That was me, yeah.
And I totally understand that. But I do have a newfound thing for like seasickness or like sickness of any sort with like motion. When I was doing ketamine quite often every week, I actually had to start having Dramamine. And then one day, and like I never got sick when I was pregnant, planes, like I'm going down, the shit's gonna crash. Like I never puke, I never get sick. Like I'm like totally fine. If we're going down, we're going down. But like I literally was like, it felt like I was gonna projectile vomit and like get sick from the ketamine because they said, oh, this is like the one side effect. And I'm like, I never knew like it was so intense for like my dad and other people who get sick. But then she gave me these Dramamine things and she's like, okay, let it dissolve. Like it's gonna stop. And I'm like, holy shit, this is crazy. But I guess if you just swallow the Dramamine too fast, you can also get sicker. Or something. So I like actually did not wait for them to dissolve. I just like threw them down my throat because I just like needed it to stop. And then I actually got more sick.
No.
And I was like, okay, I think I need. So that's actually why I'm taking a break from ketamine treatments is because like motion sickness and like weird stuff was going on. I can't imagine just always having that. I would literally stay away from anything that gave me that. I don't know how long I can stay away from ketamine, but I would say, yeah, I just don't even invite my dad anymore. I just, now that I kind of know.
That's the cure.
Yeah, I kind of know what he goes through, and I'm like,
that sucks.
Like me in a car after ketamine treatment's like, whoa, is this person crazy driving me, or am I just having like some really bad situations going on? So yeah, it's crazy.
I also would get altitude sickness. I only got it one time. And I was in Argentina.
Oh, wow.
And I was like hiking in Patagonia.
Get it, girl.
And I got really bad altitude sickness. Like I started kind of feeling like woozy, kind of like how seasickness would be. And so the Argentinians got coca leaves, like cocaine leaves, and they would roll them up and you chew on them. And it doesn't make you high, but it balances your equilibrium.
That's nice.
It was wild. And so that was, I was like chewing on these leaves and they didn't taste really like anything. And that was like the most natural approach to a sickness.
Okay, so you're saying we only get sick because our equilibriums get off.
I think it has something to do with your equilibrium.
Okay.
I'm also saying chew on coca leaves.
Okay, I'm like, how can I counterbalance this in my ketamine treatment? Yeah, take it down a notch. I'll look into that, science.
Well, going back, let's go back to your school days.
School days? What kind of school days? Girl, I'm still in school.
What are you studying?
So I'm studying digital marketing for my master's. I'm about to graduate, so that's why I've kind of been on the down low, like, not so much about like public work, like so everyone can see me working. I'm about to graduate and then I'm rolling right into my JD that I got approved for. So I am just like about that hustle right now.
What do you want to do?
With my degrees? Mm-hmm. I mean, I usually just roll everything into like my brand.
Yeah.
Am I selfish?
No, not at all.
Like people are always like, manage and like, you know, be an agent and like all these things, but I just really just take my time, use it for me, And there's other like social, like justice, like social impact kind of things and change that I like to use these things for. So yeah, that's just like my vibe. I don't want to like say too much because I feel like I don't need anyone coming for me or blocking me. But I just love to do good with everything that I have.
Yeah. What is the longest relationship you've ever been in?
And it can't be off and on? Or could it?
It could. Like, I guess what you would consider your longest term relationship.
I almost feel bad for saying the longest term relationship because I was so not nice to the person. I was so screwed up as a person at that time. But I did date him on and off for 3 years. And he wrote me a letter like years later thanking me for everything, even though I was so not kind to him. And so I don't really know if that's like a good thing, a 3-year on and offer. But I think like consistently, I think like, I don't even know, like 10 or 11 months, like consistent, like dating someone straight, probably that, which is not long at all. Like the one relationship that impacted me the most, again, was off and on, and it was my daughter's father, and I only knew him for like maybe a year and a half. So I've not really had like long relationships. Like when I hear my girlfriends, like they're like, we've been dating for like 3 years, I hope he'll like propose. I'm like, holy shit. 3 fucking years you've been with this guy? Holy shit. I don't know if I could do it. Some of my girlfriends, 8 years, 10 years, not asking for a ring. I'm like, oh, I just, you know.
Do you want to be in a relationship like that? That's not...
So I can't be in a relationship like my girlfriends. So that's why I love that they do whatever they want to do and however they want to do it, right? You get to pick whatever relationship you want, how you want a relationship. There's like a whole book on different kinds of, you know, partnerships and relationships. And there's some that I want to stay the hell away from. But yeah, I can't date like they date. You know, like they don't have children. They have different job situations. Like if you live in New York and you're my girlfriend over there, you're going to date different, act different, be different. Like the whole thing's going to be different. And so like I just totally respect how anyone wants to date. But I'm like, can't do that.
Yeah. How do you feel about going back to an ex? Do you ever do it?
So I don't like going back to an ex. I think that long, like on and off thing, because of like my, I think it's called like a negative response because of my ADHD and my negative response.
Yeah.
It's not depression, but it's just like you will have a negative response to something. And yeah, me going back to an ex is like, I am psychologically gonna make myself spin, because if I keep thinking, I'm like, oh, I'm such a lover. Like, I love romantic movies. I like write a romantic movie for that relationship.
What's your favorite rom-com?
Oh shit, what's my favorite rom-com? I guess I like anti-romance. Like Wedding Singer was great. I don't even know. I really just think of anti-romance things. You've Got Mail.
That's a good one.
I like some cheesy, easy movies.
Yeah.
I don't really know anything else right now, but yeah. So I think sometimes I just like get in this like rom-com vibe for a relationship, and then be like, oh, I want to play out the movie for this relationship and go back and forth. But I'll just have like a negative response to the person. So yeah, that's just like driving myself crazy. But with ketamine treatments, you are not allowed to go back. And they like say that every week when you're there. And I think that's why I've had so much growth since like December of last year when I started ketamine treatments, that I'm just like full view ahead. And like when I date people, I just really have to say that up front. Like if you're going to talk to me, if you're going to date me, it's either like you are getting to know me properly, this will not go back and forth. I can't do the back and forth.
Yeah.
They just say also just is like not good for your brain to do that. It's like toxic.
Yeah. You said earlier that you think that one of your biggest red flags is that you're too kind. Do you consider yourself very forgiving?
I can forgive, I guess, when we're saying...
You don't have to. Fuck it.
I know.
You know?
I forgive, and that's probably why I used to go back and back and back and back. Yeah. Torture myself.
Yeah. I don't forgive. I'm really bad at forgiving in relationships.
I think because I had such a fucked up upbringing with my parents, dysfunctional at its finest, and seeing them go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, being in the middle of it over and over for years, right? 16 until I got pregnant. My dad divorced my mom. And I think, like, if you're around something habitually like that growing up, you need to reparent yourself because you'll just have relationships like that. You think it's normal. And it's, like, totally not.
Yeah.
And I think that's why I looked at my parents as, like, I don't need to take dating advice from you. I don't need you weighing in on who I date. I don't even need you knowing if I date. And that's how I've kind of like been changing my dating life. And I think that's why I don't visit home. Even if my dad lives in Austin, my dad also lives in Austin. They don't know where I live.
Really?
They don't. They don't know what I drive. They don't know what I do. And I mean, like, I'm serious. Like, I learned how to live and be so happy, and they didn't want to be down for the new Farrah. And I was just like,
why? The new Farrah sounds great.
the new Farrah is easy. The new Farrah is like not toxic. And I think that's boring. I think our society in America loves toxic, hates someone who has their stuff together, who kind of like is boring. And I have learned that from traveling all over the world with my daughter and seeing such peaceful, nice communities. And like, I'll have to check myself and I'll be like, whoa, this is so great. Like, we should move here. But I'm like, but it doesn't have that energy. But the energy is toxicity and drama. And I think, yeah, my family it was never and will never be ready to accept the new Farrah, which is totally fine. And when I started getting locked out of houses and not able to come over and not be invited anymore, I was just like, okay.
Why were you getting locked out of houses?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm like, hey, I'm on my way over. Like, I have a gift, or I want to check up on my animals. Like, they would have them at their houses. And, like, I no longer was allowed in. Like, door locked. And I think when they call me and when they text me now, I'm just like, I can't help you anymore.
Door locked.
But I don't try to act like them. Door locked. Like, I can't act like them. I'm just like, I just won't respond. So, and my daughter just had to witness it all, right? She had to witness like this huge change of her mom, and she loved it. She was like, oh my God, she can't get enough of her new mom. But yeah, she just blocked everybody, and she like doesn't even care about the family. Like, so it's just kind of like, was I too addicted to toxicity? Was I being too nice? So yeah, I had a hard time, and she was just like, block. I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
It's inspiring.
That's great.
Yeah.
Do you learn a lot from your daughter?
I think so. I mean, she's been in like the biggest growth like ages of my life, from like 16 to 34 right now. And I'd say I'm always just so grateful that I've had a daughter, because like the world won't teach you certain things and invest in people in certain ways. But it's like, oh, because I had a daughter, I could like reason and understand things better and like know where I need to be disciplined and like focus. So yeah, I think it's like a really good thing. My parents had me like when they were like 36. And I think like maybe that's why it was so dysfunctional.
Do you have any regrets in your dating life?
I have no regrets about life in general.
That's a great way to be.
Yeah, loving it.
Is there anything that you would do over?
Like, do it again?
Like if you could go back and change something. No, not repeat.
Sure, girl. No, I don't need a do-over. I don't need a regret. I mean, thank God I guess I've gone through everything that I've gone through. And I'm talking like shit no one would be grateful for. But I am grateful for it. Like to a crazy ass extent. And I think like that's just like you're flipping the coin in life. It's like, do I want to be sad? Do I want to play victim? Do I want to sit in this? And I just keep things moving. Like I sit with myself. I understand why I'm mad. I understand why I have resentments. And then I like do an inventory about resentments. I get in gratitude. Like, how can I help people? Thankful about that. And I keep it moving. I literally have an inventory in my bathroom cabinet. So like at night when I open it to like wash my face off, I like see an inventory and I like let go of any resentments, confusions, like anger, get in gratitude, and like I got an amazing sleep ahead of me.
Yeah. What is the nicest thing that anyone has ever done for you? That's been genuine, that like has meant something to you?
Man.
It sounds like people do nice things for you all the time.
Yeah, I was actually like lighting up about something even on the trip recently. I love when I catch people off guard. They don't know my name. They don't even know I was going to see them that day. I'll be like on an island where they don't have TV. And I love when they're so intuitive that they're like, you are a star. Like, I feel like that is an innate gift to give as a compliment to someone. And it happens all the time to me. But I think that is such a gift. And like, I'm a person who doesn't like gifts on their birthday. I don't do parties anymore. I used to do huge parties. But I don't believe in like, again, over giving to have friends. I almost feel like that was so fakery of me growing up. But like when I did grow up, now I really appreciate like those little compliments, those like awarenesses of me. Like I think when you can be seen fully by someone, that is a gift. I'm like, oh my God, thank you so much. Like, I don't need you to buy me like designer bags. Like, I don't need any of that. I like fully being seen, people being curious about me. And like, yeah, those islanders like talked to me the whole time we were fishing and going underwater. And they were so helpful. They were so kind and talking about, oh, should we kill a fish and then like eat it together? And like, I think I just like genuine time. I'm like such a person, like love languages, but I love really being seen, and I like real time together. Yeah, that's a gift. That's nice.
I love that.
Yeah.
Well, where can people find you?
Online, the internet, the World Wide Web.
Is there anything that you want people to look out for coming up?
I'm not allowed to talk about certain shows and things. I feel like the TV industry, just like so everybody knows, the TV industry is just so like all over right now with like sales and mergers and acquisitions. And so, yeah, there are tons of projects coming out. People are always like, when am I seeing you next on TV? And I think I'm really looking forward to like my screenplays, my films, like my things that I really want to do. But there is an amazing show. I believe it's going to be on Lifetime, and I can't say the name, but it is about women who have gone through a lot of their life with like low self-esteem. It's impacted their sex lives. And so I can't wait for that to come out on Lifetime. So A&E Lifetime, that whole platform online. So check that out here, hopefully by the end of summer. And then again, just like online, I'm always posting up comedy things. I'm always posting up new shows, interviews, fun podcasts, like easy stuff. So I'll be in touch.
Thank you for coming
you.
on.
Mwah.
Guys, thank you so much for watching another episode of First Date. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
First date, baby.
Are you really drinking a glass of milk with dinner?
First date, I can't wait.
You told your mom about me?
Just say you're ready.
Delete my number.
First date.
Your parents are your roommates?
First date.
I fucking love the Cheesecake Factory. There's always free bread. Like, feed me immediately. I'm not in a good mood.
You're so skinny, dude. You're so skinny.
Because nobody brings me to the Cheesecake Factory.
I'm so excited to see you tonight.
First date, baby. First date, I can't wait. First date.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of First Date with me as your host, Lauren Compton. My guest today is an actor, writer, model, comedian. She has a badass YouTube channel, and she's the host of Sorry Mom podcast. Welcome, my good friend, Nikki Howard.
Hello, thank you for having me
Oh my
here.
goodness, I'm so happy.
Just cheers from the booth. We're off to a good start.
So you just flew in here.
I did.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me. I'm so honored. I felt like such an LA girl. I'm like going to like Austin for like one day for like a date. Like, and then flying back. Like, it's no big deal.
It's a first date.
It's a first date.
yeah.
First date. I like the way you whisper it. It makes it feel so forbidden. First date. It's been stuck in my head.
So we've talked about this. You know, I have appetizer questions.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna get into
Get
it with
into
you.
it. I'm famished. Famished for answers.
So you're on death row.
Oh God. Okay.
What's your go-to meal?
This is the appetizer question. Jesus fuck. My go-to meal on death row, like money.
It's your last,
Oh, okay.
last meal ever.
Like croissants, like good croissants. Like I want like a smorgasbord of things. Like I want good croissants, like from Costco. You know what I'm talking about? Like warm. Have you ever had? Don't laugh like you've never.
I've only had the pizza and the hot dogs from Costco.
No, the Costco croissants fuck shit up.
I didn't know that.
And I want like 12 of them, like they do it at Costco. I want bread and butter. I just want like carbs mostly, and then like cake, like a lot of it. And I want to eat so much that I just feel so sick
that you're ready
that I'm
to
like,
die.
I want to die.
Yeah.
I think that's, but I don't want like regular food, I don't think. But like, honestly, whatever they have, I just feel like I'll be hungry. Like, I'm going to die. Just whatever you got, really.
Do you have a celebrity crush?
No, I really did think about this and I don't, no. I've been thinking about this a lot. I really don't. Do you?
I've always loved Hugh Jackman.
Yeah, he's hot.
I don't think I think being in front of him would make my knees weak.
Yeah, I'm like, I just like feel like I'd have to get to know him and be like, okay, we get it, you're Hugh Jackman, but like, what else?
Yeah,
You know?
I freak out more over female celebrities.
Yeah.
though. Like Meg Ryan. If I ever,
What year is it? Meg Ryan? And Twister, like she had me. Like what?
have you ever seen Kate and Leopold?
No, actually, I
Well,
haven't.
it's with Hugh Jackman and Meg Ryan, and I cum the whole movie. Okay, so shut the fuck up and go watch
Ryan.
it.
I think we're gonna be like Margot Robbie, like someone. Meg
No,
Ryan.
fuck Barbie. I'm talking about this real rom-com bitch.
The OG Meg Ryan.
Do you have any bad tattoos?
I have a tattoo. I have a tattoo that I got when I was like one Thanksgiving. I got it from my brother was like, I'm going to get a tattoo in like some lady's garage, and I was like, all right. And it was like $20, and it says, to whom much is given, much is tested, but it looks like it says lested because it was $20, like, which feels like it's short for molested, which I got. So I was like, this feels like weird. So I don't know, like weirdly slang for molested, which I feel like is fun to maybe we try doing that. But I was lested when I was a kid.
Do you like sports?
Do I look like I like sports?
You know, you look like you could throw on a hoodie and
Like,
throw your
yeah.
hair up in a bun
Thank you.
and be
I'm like, be at a
into
game. be just like sit there and watch it.
And catch a baseball like that with your hands.
Yeah. I mean, like, they're
okay.
yeah, I like baseball because I like learned because my ex was into baseball and I was like, if you can't beat them, join them. Like, it's going to be on. And so I learned it and I'm like, yeah, I really like this. But I get invested in the players, you know, like I'm like, I like their personalities. I don't like when they get drafted and they have to change. And I'm like, I have to like learn, like meet new people again.
Yeah.
I like the players more, but I'm not like actively, I don't not like them. You know?
You're very average about
I'm like
them.
impartial to sports. Like,
It could or couldn't be on. It doesn't really matter.
it doesn't affect me.
Do you cook?
I love to cook. The way you're asking, do you cook?
Do you cook?
I do cook. I fucking love cooking.
I have 5 million questions.
I know.
for
I
you,
saw. I opened up the menu and I was like, "It's the Cheesecake Factory." Like, what's happening with all these questions? There's too much on here. And we're hitting every single question. Yes, I cook.
What's your favorite thing to cook to impress someone on a date?
On like it really all depends on like, is this a special occasion? You know what I mean? Like then I'm like bringing out like a seafood, like fra diavola, Italian, grilling lobster and shit and like mussels. But my boyfriend now is vegetarian, which is a fucking bummer. So I've really had to learn how to make tofu and shit. It's a lot.
Would you consider yourself domestic?
You know what? I would. I really would. No, I'm like suburban mom domestic. I'm like, hand me a Diet Coke and like a Swiffer and I'm going to rage clean and like do laundry and be angry you're not helping. That's, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm going to have a whole argument in my own head that you're not a part of. And like really just like while I get everything clean, light a candle and then get mad that people live in my house and make it dirty. You know what I'm talking about? You ever clean and then people like put something down and you're like, this is unbelievable. Like that's what happens to me in my own head. Oh my God.
I think those are my main.
Do that.
That's gonna do it for the appetizer.
I'm sweating. I do.
You're doing great.
Thank you.
Let's get into our main course questions. This is when we need a martini. How do you feel about sharing a toothbrush?
I don't care. Like, it doesn't bother me. I'm not weird, like, gross like that. I'm like, you know, if we're like exchanging bodily fluids, like you can't.
Eat ass.
Yeah, like I just had your penis in my mouth. Like, I'm gonna use your I'm gonna use your blowjob. I'm gonna use your toothbrush.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like that's a weird line. Like, it's, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
you'll go down on me, but you won't use my toothbrush.
It's weird.
Right? It doesn't. I don't know.
I agree.
Yeah.
I
good.
think I've used every single boyfriend's toothbrush so far.
Right?
Yeah.
Even if you don't need to.
I just do it just to keep the track record
It's like
afloat.
how dogs pee on stuff. You take your claim. I'm gonna use your toothbrush.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What is the largest age gap in dating for you? Like, do you think is acceptable? Like, would you date someone that was like what's the oldest?
I mean, like 12 years, I feel like is like, that's like old, like
12 years older than you?
yeah, that's fine. That's fine for me. Not younger.
Why 12?
I don't know. It just like 10. Usually 10 is like my go-to, but like 12, I guess I'll give like a grace years. I don't know, but it's weird because even like I don't want to hear about like I don't want to listen to bad music or like shit music. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And it's like I can't imagine being like, you know, one of these guys that's like in their 50s or whatever dating like a 17-year-old, which happens all the time.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how do you listen to that shit? Like that trash music?
How soon do you think that someone that you're dating should introduce you to their parents?
Ooh, that's a loaded question. Like how soon should they or how soon have they?
Should they? Like at the 3-month mark, or is that too soon?
That feels fine. Like I'm down. I just feel then there's that pressure of like, oh, this is gonna be a thing now. You know what I mean? I feel the pressure. But I will tell you, like, I have to really know. Like my mom, introducing someone to my mom is like, fucking buckle up, because it's just she's gonna tell you like it is. Like, she's a handful. So I feel like I would wait longer to introduce them to my parents, but like, I'm great. Introduce me to your parents also.
Yeah.
That's also how I feel. I'm like, you should want to introduce me to your parents day one, but you should wait at least 3 months.
Do you think that it's a red flag if someone tells you they love you before the 3-month mark?
If I like the person, no. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm like into the person and I really like them, I'm like, oh, that's sweet. But like, if I'm not interested and they're like, and I love you, I can't believe that just came out. Like, I'd be like, that's nice.
Yeah.
I don't know, then you feel obligated to say it. I don't know. But I don't know. I feel like, just if you love me, like,
I guess you can't help
it. Yeah, like, it's nice to hear. That's for sure.
How long into a relationship until you feel comfortable burping or farting?
Burping, I can't help it. And it's like, look, this is
Better out than in.
sure. But also, like, I'm not going to inconvenience myself. Like, if we're going to, think about being together frequently, like, this is just going to happen.
Yeah. You're like, don't worry, later I'm going to be using your toothbrush.
Yeah. I have it in my bag. No, I'm not like a big farter. So it's not, I don't like to do it. It's like, I'm not.
What do you mean you're not a big farter?
I burp way more than I fart.
Really?
Yeah. I'm like.
I think I'm the opposite.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. I know. It's a weird line, though. That's like the burp fart situation. I don't know. I feel like there's some mystique. I have to have some mystique. Like, I'll try and hold back, but like, burping is just like, sometimes it just comes out and you don't even know it's coming.
Yeah. What's a deal breaker for you?
Someone that claps when the plane is landing.
Oh, you could never date a European.
No. Oh my God. Fuck that. Like, he's doing his job. I don't have time for this. Also, someone that like, if I'm on a date with a guy and he like returns his food, I have a problem. If it's wrong, I don't, like, be a man and eat it. I don't like, that's how I feel. Is that not something for you?
I mean, we're all different.
So no.
I think if someone ordered their food and they didn't want it, but then again, before I go on with this one, I have sparse cheat days.
Right.
And so if I got a meal and it was
different.
wrong.
We're not talking about you. I'm talking about him. Dude, I should be able to fucking send my food back all I want, but like,
you eat it.
just fucking suck it up. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you a jealous person when you date?
No, I'm like flattered because I feel like I have a lot of trust in like whoever I date. So I'm like, if someone's gonna hit on you, I'm like, that's cute. Like, that's good. I'm doing well.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you're cute. But I also feel like I want a guy that's like at least a little bit jealous. Like, if I'm like, yeah, it's like I was hit on, which I never do, just like that. I want them to be like, huh, yeah, like not jealous, but like, huh. I want like a, huh. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Some
I want to know
spice
you
to
care
it.
a little bit.
Yeah. But that you're going to suck it up anyway.
Yeah. And eat your food. Don't fucking return it. Be a man.
What do you think is the key to a good relationship?
I feel like communication, like just not being afraid, just being honest.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd like to think I'm like a pretty understanding person. So it's like, just what's going on? Tell me. And I feel like I can like comprehend it and then just talk about it.
Right.
There's something about that so simple. It's just like almost too simple. People are like, nah, I'm not doing that. Fucking so much easier to lie.
All you had to do was tell me how you feel.
Yeah, it's just like, just tell me. I don't know. But I guess girls are fucking crazy. So like, I do get it.
They don't want to piss off the bee.
You know how like girls are just crazy sometimes, and if you are honest with them, just like in general, like I have friends, I'm like, you're fucking out of your mind. Like I would never want to date you. I love you as a friend, but like you must be a psychopath. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and if I told one of those friends the truth, they'd be like, yeah, I get it. But if I was a guy and told them the same thing, like that would just not
fly.
They would just like fucking burn it down. One of those, you know what I'm talking about?
What is your thoughts on, like, have you ever dated a guy that shaves his legs or his arms?
No, I don't like that. I feel like I'm like molesting someone. I feel like they're getting molested.
Molested.
Yeah. Just try and sneak that in. Yeah, I don't, it's like too, I feel like it's like a child. As someone that's like too smooth, I like a little hair.
Yeah.
You know, a little grit.
Unless you have really nice legs.
I don't want a guy's legs to be nicer than mine. Like, I just don't want that.
I've seen your legs. I don't think anyone has nicer legs than you do.
But yeah, I mean, it's just I don't like too smooth. You like a guy that's like hairless?
Not hairless. I don't want a dolphin. That's
Yeah.
that's my role.
Right.
But like it wouldn't be a deal breaker for me if a guy wanted to just get rid of a little bit of fur.
Yeah, I mean that's different, but like a full shave?
Not a full shave.
Like a zero?
No. No, we're
Oh,
not.
yeah.
We're not naring.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't know.
Yeah.
Or like, I don't know. It doesn't really like manscape, whatever. But like,
Yeah.
it doesn't really. Because then if I don't shave for like a day, then I'm like, eh.
But we're not talking about you.
Right, but I'm saying
You're
it's to
allowed to-
justify. It's to justify.
We're
Yeah.
actually only talking about you.
Yeah.
Let's say you've been with someone for like 6 to 12 months.
6 to 12.
6 to 12. I want to make it known that this is like substantial.
Okay, it's a good chunk of time.
It's a good chunk of time.
Okay.
6 to 12. And you're like horny. Do you expect them to initiate sex with you, or at this point are you just comfortable?
I'm always comfortable. I just feel like, yeah, how are you not like, look, I want it now. No, I feel like no guy is gonna be like, shoot, you know, they'll be like, that's cool. But if like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If they want it, they're asking. It's like, yeah, why wouldn't I? What would you not?
I would.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
That's how relationships work. It's like, bro, I'm horny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to have sex with me?
You're having sex with me. That's how this works. Yeah.
Do you think
6 to 12 months.
6 to 12? That's a substantial amount of time.
Yeah, no, it's true.
Do you think foreplay is important before sex?
Yeah, unless it's like we're on a time crunch.
Yeah.
Unless, yeah, you know?
I was having this conversation with someone the other day. We're talking about fingering.
Yeah,
I'm not into the finger banging thing.
right.
Like,
At all?
almost anything but that.
Really?
Like, dude.
Interesting. Yeah, I mean, I like it as like an appetizer. I don't know if it's like finger banging, which is like, that's such an aggressive term for that. Like, I don't want to be banged by anyone's fingers. Like, I want it to be like nice and like sensual and like warm me up. Like, but I don't like fucking, even just like the gesture you just did. Like, I don't want that at all. I don't know. So I get it.
Yeah,
If
I
that's how
think-
you've been finger banged in the past.
When I
That'll deter you.
when I feel fingers
Really?
going down there, I just
all?
swat it away. I mean,
Jesus.
maybe like some rubbing over the panties,
Right.
but do not
Interesting.
put those fingers
I feel
anywhere.
like you've had bad experiences.
I have.
Yeah, that sounds like you've been scarred.
trauma.
Yeah, Jesus.
I don't know.
No,
Maybe it's just these fingers are too
they're
excited. and
banging you.
It's
That's
like
the
a
problem.
musical instrument or something
Yeah,
down there.
That's a lot. Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, I'm like, as long as they're trying, really. Like, I feel like I'll be like, don't do that. You know what I mean? But like, try. But some guys are just like, let's go. I'm like, that's not how this works.
Yeah.
You know, I need like a little something. Some light kisses. I'll take.
A whisper.
You can't one whisper, but you can't just go straight into it. Anatomically, I need something. You know?
Yeah. Let's see. Where do I want to take this one
Jesus,
next?
I'm scared.
How do you feel about open relationships?
I mean, who am I to judge how people do their relationships? You know what I mean? Like, if you want to have an open relationship, like, I think that's great. Like, I don't know. I've just maybe one day. Who's
do you
to
think
say?
they work?
I don't know. I don't know enough people in open relationships to like be able to give a good qualified answer.
Yeah.
You know, I'm like, I don't know if it would be for me. Like, it's kind of like maybe in years when I've got like a family and children and like we just want to fucking murder each other. I'm like, I'd like for us to see other people, but financially and like logistically, it seems really hard to get a divorce. So maybe we just do that. I feel like you should try an open relationship before you get divorced. I feel like that's like a good solid place for that.
It's also like a really good wide open door to if it doesn't work out, you're like, well, at least we both agreed to see other people.
I don't know. I mean, people do it. It's like a big thing now. I just like I don't know.
Yeah.
It seems like who's got the time also? You know what I mean? It's like then you got like multiple different people that you're texting. It's like, you know, how do you have a job? It seems like a lot of time.
It does. It's almost like dating. It's just dating multiple people without having one person that you're like committed to, really.
Yeah, you're just dating at that point.
You're just dating, right?
Open relationships are just dating.
I think we just solved that.
Crack the code on that one. Moving on to the next question, I think. You can cross that one off your menu.
What's an ideal date night for you look like?
Pajamas.
I figured.
Yeah, dude, pajamas, some good food that I don't have to make. I don't know. But like if I was gonna see, that's how my normal date nights go, where I'm just like, I don't want to cook. I'll order food and we'll just have like a I haven't been on a date in a hot minute. This is my first date in a long time.
Well, I'm honored.
I want to be like wined and dined a little bit, like Outback Steakhouse vibe.
Yeah.
Like free bread. Take me someplace nice like Outback Steakhouse. And then like, you know, just I don't need anything fancy. Maybe just out to dinner.
Yeah.
I just simple.
What's your favorite meal?
Ever?
Cuisine. Let's go there. What's your
like
favorite cuisine?
Genre? I don't know. Like American. Like I like American food. I'm real basic. Sushi's good. I'll eat anything, honestly.
You're just hungry.
Honestly. Whatever you got in your bag is fine. They were low maintenance. Yeah, mostly. I'll take whatever. I just want someone to take me to dinner, really. I'm not picky. But like, I feel like a good date night is like Joe's Crab Shack.
I haven't been to a Joe's Crab Shack in a long time.
Yeah, I want that. Like, I feel like that's like a fun activity meal.
What do they have at Joe's Crab Shack?
Dude, they'll give you like a bucket of like all different kinds of stuff you got to peel apart with your hands. It's fun. You know, like lobsters, you fucking crack them open. Yeah. There's a lot of shellfish. Shellfish heavy restaurant. Joe's Crab Shack.
Would you consider what about Cheesecake Factory?
I fucking love the Cheesecake Factory. Dude, I love chain restaurants. Like, they're so consistent. If a guy brought me to a chain like Outback Steakhouse, Cheesecake Factory, like this person gets who I am. Like, especially in LA, because you like have to go out of your way. I personally don't think there's enough chain restaurants in LA. I'm like, there's no good food here. Where are all the chain restaurants? But it's consistent. You know what you're getting. There's always free bread, which I'm a big fan of because I walk into a restaurant and I'm famished. Like, feed me immediately. I'm not in a good mood. So yeah, I feel like why are you laughing? Do you not agree?
You're so skinny, dude. You're so skinny.
Because nobody brings me to the Cheesecake Factory. I'm fucking hungry all the time. Yeah.
So you look famished.
Thank you.
Yeah. If I was a waitress, I wouldn't even take your drink order. I'd just be like, hi, I'm Lauren. I'll bring you some bread.
Dude, that's the energy I want at a restaurant.
I know how to get my tips.
Ask. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm so flattered.
What is your relationship like with your parents?
My mom and I are best friends.
Mm-hmm.
I talk to her multiple times a day, every day. If she doesn't answer the phone, I get very upset still, because what else is she doing? Nothing. Like, she should always be around. And I also get nervous because she's now old and I'm like scared that she's fallen. If she doesn't answer, I'm like really nervous that she like got conned into, like, I swear to fucking God, like she'll get conned and like I'll never see her again. But I turn her location on her phone just in case someone kidnaps her. I swear, she's too trusting. And my dad's dead, so not great. Yeah.
Same.
So our relationship is
6 feet under.
Yeah. So I guess good.
Yeah.
Depending. Yeah.
No
And
ups
we're
or downs,
besties.
only downs.
Yeah, mostly downs.
So the last time that we worked together, you met my mom.
Oh my God.
Do you remember that?
Yes, I do.
And she was upstairs
Oh my God.
like knitting or something
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah.
Well, we told her that her shoes were gray. And so today when I told her you were coming on the show, she's coming in town in a few days.
Oh my God.
She was literally spray painting her gray shoes black because she thought they were black and they're her favorite and she wants to wear them. And I'm like, Mom,
Your mom is cute though. Dude, my mom's a savage.
spray painting her shoes though.
Ingenuity. She's innovative. She's not gonna go buy new shoes. She got spray
painting them.
I love it.
Spray
That's
painted
fucking crafty.
She's the craftiest.
That's great.
She told me to tell you hi.
Oh my God, hi. My mom one time made one of her suitors get a full body wax. This dude was 87 years old, and she was like, I'm not gonna have sex with you. You're too hairy. Go get a full body wax. And she was like, it was so scary. Like, they bleed a lot.
Ew.
Like, when you're that old, she was like, it was the lady was like, we should do this in 2 sessions.
That's like a crazy test to see how bad someone wants to have sex with you.
I know. I was like, Mom. And then he fucking got the wax. This old ass man got wax, and my mom was like, he looked worse, hairless. And I swear to God, she's like, I didn't want to she pity fucked the guy. I was like, Mom, like, insane. That is insane woman behavior. A 76-year-old woman pity fucking a guy she just made get a full body wax and then ghosted him.
That's wild.
I know. Yeah. She's no joke. Shouldn't fuck around.
Damn, dude. Where's the craziest place you've ever had sex?
Dude, nowhere. I want to be fucking comfortable. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I want to be comfortable when I'm having sex with someone. Like, is
in
that
a bed?
Yeah, I want to be like in a bed, maybe like a car. I don't know if it's crazy. I'm not, people are like, yeah, they fucked on a rock. I'm like, that sounds terrible. I don't want to do that at all. Like, in an elevator. It's like, why?
Yeah, just for the sheer thrill of it.
I'm an adult and I pay a lot of money to like live in Los Angeles, and I want to have sex in a comfortable bed. And I feel like society shames people for that, and I don't think they should.
I agree with you.
Right?
Yeah.
Dude, I'm like, my knees hurt just like being alive. I don't want to fuck someplace that's inconvenient or like cold.
Yeah.
Sometimes my room is too cold. I'm like, I want a sweater. Like, well, I wear socks constantly when I'm having sex. It's like my thing.
Well, you know
my
that
feet get cold.
it's a fact that girls orgasm harder when you wear socks.
I cannot wait to consistently bring this up to everybody. See? I knew it. And that's why I do it.
I'm the same way. I wear socks
My
too.
tootsies get freezing.
My toes are always cold.
Yeah.
Um,
I don't like the way you just exhaled. Something's coming.
do you want kids?
Oh, I understand the exhale now. Eventually, I don't know. A part of me is like, my mom like really rolled the dice. She had me at like 45, which is like,
Wow.
yeah, I know it really could have gone badly. So
Yeah.
that worked out. But I've always been like, yeah, I want to do that. Like, I want to like live my life. Like, my mom's wise. Like, she's seen some shit. And I'm like, when she used to be like, don't do this, I'm like, you're so much older than me. Like, you know, like, you're obviously the adult here. Even though now that I'm older, I'm like, Jesus Christ.
So you're an only child.
No, I have an older brother, but like, he's
Oh.
just not, I mean, he's like 3 years older
Yeah.
than me. But now that I'm like my age and my mom's like, I'm worried that she's gonna fall. I'm like, maybe I have him like a little bit younger than 45. but
Right.
I don't know. I'm just like,
If it happens,
yeah. I mean, like eventually,
you'll
but
just be more hungry.
yeah, I'm gonna be. I can't wait though. Like I've actually like thought about. This is my thought. Like, I'm only gonna get pregnant if my partner, what am I, fucking a lesbian? My person at the time that I'm having a baby with matches me pound for pound.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta match me pound for pound. I don't give a fuck that I have a baby, but like, if I'm gonna wreck my body, like, you better do it with me. And then that way I have a leg up after I have the baby. Like, I've already lost some weight and they're still fat.
Yeah.
That's my plan.
That's a great plan.
Thank you. I've really put thought into that. And I was
Yeah.
like, that's the only way, because I don't want to be like, you know how fucking guys are? It's like, she got fat. It's like, I had a baby, man. They're
Yeah,
like,
I think-
doesn't matter.
The hardest part about being pregnant is going to be not having alcohol.
Oh, I don't care about that. I want to fucking gorge I'm so scared that like one day I'm gonna be like, oh my God, I'm pregnant. And I'm gonna just fucking eat. And they'll be like, that was a false pregnancy. And then I'm gonna be fat. I'm gonna be at the Cheesecake Factory alone. And I'm just fat. I have to play this off. Yeah. So I don't know.
Well,
I hope that answers your question.
with getting fat, my final question is a
Oh,
dessert question.
Ooh.
So it's going to be filled with sugar. What is the most romantic date you have ever planned for someone else?
Dude, I go hard. I fucking go hard.
Let's
I
hear it.
I like to do extravagant shit, like, in general.
Uh-huh.
Like, I've, like, surprised people with, like, a fucking barbershop quartet on their birthday. Like,
A
at, like,
what?
a barbershop quartet at, like, 7 a.m. Like, I like to do shit that, like, people don't want or expect.
What is a barbershop quartet?
Are you fucking crazy?
What do you mean?
Are you-
What?
I don't even know how to What?
What is a barbershop quartet?
Okay. I don't even, guys. It's like 4. It's a quartet, so 4 in Latin. I think that's what that means. They
I
sing
get 4.
They sing a cappella, and they're like bum 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 bum. Don't make me do it. I want to do
Oh,
it.
it's like these Christmas guys.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Thank you.
Only in LA could you find them at 4 o'clock in the morning.
I've had them like show up at my Sydney, my friend. For her birthday, they like drove down from LA at like 7 a.m. and they were like bump 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 on her birthday. She was so pissed. That's a good date. I would call that a date, but I feel like I cook. I do like a whole fucking put the outfit on and shit. I'm like,
Yeah.
I show up.
You
know,
do.
I get flowers, even though they don't want it, but I also make steak. Like I'd like do a whole fucking thing. And just once, I want someone to bring me to the Cheesecake Factory.
Yeah.
That's so much to ask.
No, it's not. In fact, when the show's over, we'll go.
Dude, yeah, I was like getting some good recommendations from just like to eat here.
Nyana?
Yeah, and I was like, but like, where are the chains?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out. There's some good food here in
I
Austin.
can't wait. I heard that.
Yeah. You're going to go home and feel pregnant.
Oh, God. You got to match me pound for pound.
Well, I love that you came on my show.
Thank you for inviting me.
I'd love to have you back again.
Absolutely.
Where can people find you?
YouTube, Nikki Howard on YouTube.
For the long form.
For long form comedy content. Find me there. Instagram at Nikki underscore Howard. I don't know. Wherever. Just look
Nikki
me up.
Howard.
I'm there.
Look her up.
Fine.
Guys, thank you for tuning in to another episode with me and my wonderful friend, Nikki Howard. We'll see you next time.
First date, baby.
Are you really drinking a glass of milk with dinner?
First date, I can't wait.
You told your mom